What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Milo Outdoors. So in today's video, we're going to go over a turkey vest dump. We're going to go over everything that I keep in this vest, everything that I carry, gear that I recommend you to have with you while you're turkey hunting, and we're going to go a little bit over how much this vest weighs and how that can be a factor in choosing what vest is best for you. My setup that I'm going to be using this year, I will say I am changing it up from last year, from years prior. So this year I'm rocking the Sitka Equinox Turkey Vest, and this vest is fully equipped with every pouch that you can think of. Sitka has always been really good with designing their products and making a good product, making sure that every single thing on the vest has a purpose, which is one of the reasons why I chose it. And I'm gonna break that down why I chose that. So last year I was running a Cabela's vest. This is called the Super Tater 3. This is like, I think I spent 60 bucks on this vest, and it lasted me over 10 years of turkey hunting. This thing was a beast. But I wanted something a little bit more slimmer and with a backpack feature, which is one of the main reasons why I picked this vest. So real quick, we'll just go over the vest before I break down the equipment that I have inside of it. So as I said, this is the Sitka Equinox turkey vest. This has a backpack in this in the back portion of this bag, where you can put a hydration bladder, and then you can keep a lot of stuff in there. Obviously, I have a small pouch in the front here, and then orange tabs. So if you're shooting a bird, if you shot a bird and you're coming out, nice little comfy seat. And then in the front here, we have a bunch of different pockets. So in the front part of the bag on the right side here, you have a turkey box call pouch, as well as striker holders here, another little pouch right here, and another good size little pouch right here. On the left side, we have the magnetic slate call holder. It holds 2 different slate calls in there, 2 or 3, as well as mouth calls, and it's magnetic, so there's no clips or anything, just this one little bungee tab that will keep it shut. So as far as calls go, the first thing I'm going to go over about this vest with the calls, I run 2 different kind of pot calls. So we have the first call is going to be the zinc slate call. This call gets pretty good volume. I've had this for about 2 years now. I really do like it. The only problem is if it gets wet, it's cuts out. So this year I tried a new call. This is for those looking to get a turkey call on a budget. This is called Hardy's Custom Calls. He's based out of West Virginia, I believe, and this is a aluminum slate call. Very impressed with this little thing. It's actually pretty loud, and I'm looking forward to using it this year. Get some good volume. This is like, I think this cost me 40 bucks, which for a pot call is a great deal. It's super light, which is even better, and it will work in the rain. I do have a couple mouth calls that I keep in here, and I'll do a zoom. I'll zoom in on the mouth calls. But in this pocket right here, I have an owl hooter. This is just a HT or HS strut owl hooter. It's just a plastic owl hooter. One thing I like a lot about this vest here is the pockets. They have like this ribbed edge to them, and it just makes it super easy getting things in and out of them, as well as a little magnet pouch here, so it locks in place. You don't have to worry about losing anything. So this next pouch right here has the box call on it, and it's pretty wild how they designed this. It's a nice cushiony pouch that keeps this box call silent, absolutely silent. I can jiggle this thing as much as I want, and it doesn't make a sound. As far as box calls, what I'm running is a Mountain Hollow game call box call. This is a walnut. This is I just bought this at the outdoor show this year. I have a couple other box calls which I'll show you. I always keep them in my bag, but this one got pretty good volume too. So I always run at least one box call with me at all times. I always have it with me because you never know on those windy days, for some reason that box call just carries. I feel like it carries more. And it just, you always get a good sound out of it. It's super easy, especially for a new turkey hunter. They're just the go-to call. The slate calls can be more difficult, and so can the mouth calls can be extremely difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I'm still getting used to it. I've been turkey hunting for 15 years or so. I'm still getting used to the mouth call. It's a very difficult thing to get used to at first, but the slate call, crystal calls, aluminum slate calls, box calls, they're the way to go. But yeah, as far as calls, main calls that I carry, it's those two slate calls as well as this box call. I just started carrying mouth calls again. I kind of stopped for a little bit there. But moving into the back, I have a hydration bladder in this bag because turkey hunting, you're walking miles and miles at times. But as far as equipment that I keep in here, must have Thermocell for those mosquitoes in the early season. This has saved me millions of times from getting eaten up and be able to stay out in the woods longer. Always, let's see here. Always keep yourself some toilet paper because you never know when nature calls. In here right now, I have two other box calls. I have a very old, I don't even think this company exists anymore, but Stream Valley Outdoors box call. And this thing has killed like probably 20 birds for me. This thing is just insane. I just love it. So I run that box call. Before last year I was running that box call and this one, which is a Woodhaven Woodhaven Real Hen box call. This thing also sounds amazing. So I was running just those two box calls as well as my slate calls last year. But this is, I always keep at least two box calls on me. The last video I posted, we had a turkey hunt that we had a couple birds come in that got hung up. And I was glad I had this call with me because he kind of got weary of the one call, got hung up in a strut zone, just wouldn't commit, actually walked away. I switched box calls and that bird came running in. Curiosity killed the cat, essentially. So that was a great hunt. Make sure to check it out. I'll put a little tag right here. But yeah, so I always carry two box calls as well. Goes without being said, but I always carry extra shotgun shells, as well as extra face masks and gloves, because you never know when you're gonna lose one, or your buddy who's coming with you forgets theirs, or they lose it or whatever. It's always good to have extras and always be prepared. What I also really like about this turkey vest is the seat mechanism in the back here. So it has two straps here with little tabs on it. You push them down, seat drops down into place when you're ready to set up on a bird, and all you got to do is sit down and you're good to go. Once you're off and you're ready to move and keep chasing the birds, all you got to do is flip the seat up, pull the slack, the tag ends of the seat, pull it tight, and it's nice and flush to your body. You have nothing dangling around, moving and making noise or anything like that. Alright guys, so a few more little things that I carry with me. Like I said, extra pair of gloves. I keep that in the front part of my pouch. Extra chalk for the box call. And then this little cool gadget here, let's see if I can get it off. The spur gauge by Cluck. Measures spurs after you kill your bird. It's perfect. So yeah, that is gonna be all the gear that I carry with me besides camera gear. But the average turkey hunter, that's all you need. It's perfect setup. You don't need to go out and buy a $200 and some Sitka vest. You don't need it. I've killed multiple birds with a $40 turkey vest from Bass Pro or Cabela's. You can do it on any budget as long as you get out in the woods and enjoy it and have some fun with friends, make some memories. Hopefully get a bird while you're doing it. That's all that matters. Those who are curious, we're going to do a little weight test on how heavy this vest is. Now this vest has everything in it that I just showed you, but it does not have any water in the hydration bladder. So just take that to know that's going to add a couple pounds depending on how much water I put in there. I only usually need, you know, maybe 2 bottles worth. So Nothing too crazy, but it does add weight. But I have a little suitcase scale here. We're gonna zero it out, weigh this vest, and see how much it comes in at with all my gear in it. So it is zeroed out. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's nothing on it. So that comes in at 5.74 pounds. 5 pounds is not bad. The only thing to add on to that, like I said, would be water. If I have 2 things of water, 2 bottles of water with me, as well as decoys. Didn't count for decoys. I didn't really mention it in this video because I don't always hunt with decoys. When I do, it's usually 1 or 2, like a breeding hen or lay down hen, and a like quarter strut jake is what I usually use. But yeah, normally you know, there's times where I hunt with or without decoys. So if I'm running decoys too, it's always going to be more weight. But for run and gun setup type of thing, 5 3/4 pounds, it's not too bad. And honestly, the vest itself is lighter than what I had before. You know, and that's also not including some camera gear. But most of the time, I have somebody filming with me, so they usually carry all the camera gear, which is nice. But yeah, so yeah, that's my typical setup for what I carry in the turkey woods. Besides, like I said, decoys and binoculars. I didn't have mine with me today, but I have a chest pack, so of course that's going to add a little bit more weight too. Well, I hope you guys learned something from this video, or at least got some insight on how I run my turkey vest, and maybe see things that you can do differently, or different types of calls to carry with you. Hopefully you guys learned something from this, and if you did, please smash the thumbs up button, and be sure to subscribe, please. It really helps out the channel. And you know, in the future here, we might be doing a giveaway, so make sure you're subscribed so you can be a part of that in the future. And I will see you guys in the turkey woods in a few weeks.